Cooler today, but you could feel the breeze. KPRC2 meteorologist Amanda Goluszka joins us now, and she's talking about the cool down for tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Going back to that breeze, it was breezy out there. I mean, I took a walk this afternoon. It was crazy. Well, let's get you a live look out at our Houston area Chevy dealers cam. You'll notice that cloud cover has started to build in this afternoon. We have fallen to 70 degrees, but with that extra humidity from those southerly winds, we feel like we're in the mid 70s. So it still feels fairly warm out there right now. And speaking of those wind gusts, take a look at how fast those winds are going. Most of us than 25 miles per hour. College Station actually hit just under 40 miles per hour for those wind gusts. It is breezy out there, y'all. Keep your hats on your head. If you're heading out for dinner this evening, most of you can expect pretty much the same. We're going to fall into the low to mid 60s. Cloud cover sticks with us, and we're still going to keep that breeze with us as well. You'll wake up tomorrow in the mid 60s here in town. It's going to feel fairly warm out, but there are changes on the way, and I'll have that full forecast coming up.
But we are gearing up for some rain later on during the work week. Amanda joins us now to explain when we might get it.
Yeah, absolutely. Today, hopefully everyone got the chance to take advantage of the beautiful weather out there and go outside. It was gorgeous out there, albeit, of course, you know, the wind. But looking out at the satellite and radar right now, you'll notice that there's this clockwise or counterclockwise rotation of some rain showers and storms out near the northern parts of Texas. Now, that system, once it gets pushed out to the east, that is going to help bring in a slight chance of rain for your day tomorrow. Right now, though, for us back at home, all we're dealing with is the clouds. You may notice that it is a little bit more humid outside. Again, we do have that breeze lasting with us through at least tomorrow. Now, the big thing that we need to remember is that Tuesday is going to be our big day here. So looking at your future track radar, what it could look like as we get into those early morning hours, a line of storms does move in from the west. The storm system will bring in some heavier some heavier rain and also some thunder and lightning. It may wake you up in those early morning hours. But as we get into your 5 o'clock, you'll notice that line starts to make its way into our northern counties. By 6, it starts moving into the northern portions of the Houston area. And as we get into, of course, it's during the rush hour time, that's going to move right through the metro there and even further on into your 8 o'clock hour. And it starts to push out as we get into those later morning hours. Now, once that is all said and done, after it gets pushed well out of the way, it's going to then clear up for your afternoon and even into your evening to help you celebrate for the rodeo and even for Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is still going on for Galveston on Tuesday, and once we get past those storms, we are good to go. But until we can, we do have a slight chance of severe weather, a 1 out of 5 risk for us here in the eastern portions of Houston, and a 2 out of 5 risk for areas out to our east. Now, as we take in that closer look, you'll notice that Livingston, Winnie, those portions are part of that for that 2 out of 5 risk. It's still too early to say what exactly the risks are going to be, so keep tuning in with us as we keep you updated. Rainfall over the next 7 days, really most of us are going to get 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch. And of course, Reba coming into town here on Tuesday. Well, for the evening hours, it looks to be an absolutely beautiful rest of your evening. Once we get into then past that cold front, we're going to pretty much be more moderated to finish out the rest of your work week. But those temperatures do take a rise before they take one more tumble as we get
clears up for the rodeo, the kickoff of the rodeo, and Reba, of course.
Of course.
Perfect. Right on. Yep. Thank you, Amanda. Checking in now with Sports Director Randy McAvoy. You got the latest from the Astros in West Palm Beach.
Yeah, still, 3.5 weeks to go until we get to opening day. Work to do out there, but today, good step for Jose Altuve.
There we are, all eyes on Tuesday.
All eyes on Tuesday, but
just don't know how bad it's actually going to be, right? Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Amanda. That's it for KPRC2 News at 5. NBC Nightly News is next on TV, and more local news stories are streaming right now on the KPRC. Chance for rain for your morning commute. KPRC2 meteorologist Amanda Goluszka is here with us with your work week forecast. Amanda?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, most of what we're going to experience tonight, thankfully, is pretty much going to be the same. The only difference is going to that chance of rain. Live look outside right now with the Houston area Chevy dealers cam. You'll notice it's fairly cloudy out there. We can still see the downtown area very nicely. We're holding at 63 degrees with those east-southeast winds at 15 miles per hour. So we're still very breezy out there. In fact, look at those wind gusts, guys. We're still getting those wind gusts 20 plus miles an hour. College Station has dropped from 30 miles per hour for those wind gusts down to 25, but Livingston has increased those wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Now, as we go through the rest of the evening, again, you'll notice that our cloud cover is going to remain the same and our temperatures are going to remain relatively the same. The only difference is that rain chance. You may want to go out with that rain jacket in the morning hours, but I'll have that full forecast for you coming up.
All right, we'll see you in a bit. Thank you, Amanda. It's of severe weather Tuesday that Amanda is watching closely. What do we need to know?
So thankfully, most of it seems to be exiting the area in the morning. So if you're going to the rodeo or even Galveston for the Mardi Gras celebrations, you guys should be in. For the Lone Star State, you'll notice that there's shower and storm activity moving off to the east past the Dallas area. That's all thanks to this low pressure system here up in the Panhandle. Once that moves to the east, that is what will help spark those shower activity for your morning hours. Again, you should definitely bring a rain jacket with you, but the rain chances are fairly low. Now, if we get a big picture over the United States, our next low pressure system that will bring in those severe chances is sitting right over here over Nevada and Utah. That'll continue to work its way to the south and to the east until it gets over here. So let's time this out for you guys. By Tuesday, early morning hours, you'll notice that that line is starting to move in through the northwestern parts of the state here. So once we get into 5 a.m., it starts entering into our northernmost parts of the counties. But once we get into your 6 and your 7 a.m., again, that's going to be during the rush hour times. You'll definitely want to make sure you take some extra time in the mornings once you're traveling, because once we get into those morning hours, it will be pretty heavy out there. It may even wake you guys up in the morning with some rowdy thunder out there. But once we get through the rest of your morning, mid-morning hours, and that line moves off to the east, we'll definitely be in the clear. Look at guys, even afterwards, those clouds are going to be gone. It's going to be an absolutely beautiful day for the rest of the day again for the rodeo. But we do have that severe risk. Again, that severe risk is going to outline anywhere from just around the Galveston County up towards Brazos Valley. That is the 1 out of 5 risk, but a 2 out of 5 risk for areas just to the east, which includes Winnie, Livingston, eastern portions of Liberty County. It is too early to say exactly what types of threats, but we can expect to see strong wind gusts and hail as well, and maybe even an isolated tornado. Now, Reba is coming to town, of course, on your Tuesday. We are looking forward to the Queen of Country coming in. We're going to be falling into the low mid 60s by that 11 o'clock hour. So definitely go out and enjoy that as well. Once we get past all of that, the rain totals over the next 7 days, most of us are going to be anywhere from 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch. And once that cold front moves through, you'll notice that we're going to ahead an hour.
Watching Tuesday closely, but everything should be out just in time to go to the rodeo and catch Reba.
Yes, yes.
Perfect.
Keeps tuning in. We'll keep fine-tuning that forecast for you guys. Absolutely.
Sounds good. Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you.
Some possibilities for showers tomorrow?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, tonight we really won't fall too far from where week for us here in Houston.
Sounds good to me. All right. Thank you. And thank you for joining us, Sports Sunday.